Hello, 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 and welcome to a new tea tasting. Experimental tea tasting, because it says on the package as well that it is experimental. So, yeah, experimental it is. Also experimental, I was trying to figure out my tea cam settings, because I noticed that every time when I try to show things close up with the tea cam, it's always grainy, or not grainy, but like blurry. And I hope that it is good. Right now, I think I set the millimeter lens a little bit different. I do have it on the 60 frames per second, so that should be good. But I have no idea what's going on that thing. So hopefully, we can have a little check. So how sharp are we? How gray are we? Wow, we can really see the gray hairs in there. So I guess so. I think it's still a bit the same. It's still a bit grainy, isn't it? Blurry. I have no idea. Might be because it's streaming. Oh, that gray hair is really. Cover up a little bit. Hello, Bolly. Hello, hello, hello. So, yeah, I have no idea what this webcam is really... I have no idea what this webcam is really doing. I have no idea why it is doing it like this. So... but... Thank you! Lovely with gray hair. So... yeah. There we go. I'm going to boil the water in the meantime. Let's put it on 90, I guess. 90 tea. And Sonic Moon has his Japanese green tea, mocha, and folded egg rolls for today. Oh my! I just had a few cookies. Okay, I just had a few cookies, but egg rolls. Oh my god! Egg rolls too. Yeah, I mean, egg rolls are good. Egg rolls are good. Anyway, we are also going to have some. Hello, we have Lipton. Hello, Resetter. Lipton ice, also good. Also good. Still, enjoy your Lipton ice. I'm gonna have my tea warm today. So, what are we going to drink? Something that I couldn't find the brewing instructions from, but I guess we will be good. It's experimental semi-fermented Georgian Gaba red tea. That's a mouthful. So we had a talk before a little bit that Gaba is a wow. Okay. I already lost the words for that one. Quite a difficult one. Oh yeah. Let me get the text from that one. Gaba tea. Can we have it in English? Because if I have to pronounce it both in Dutch and English, that's gonna be not good. So GABA is short for Gamma-Aminobutyric Acid tea. So it's it does something for the brain. We can use that one. Yeah, we're drinking that specialty. And this is an experimental Georgian natural semi-fermented tea with partial normal and partial vacuum fermentation. It's an oolong-style technology. Uses 2 and 3 leaves and 1 bud. And the technology was developed by Sergey Shevelev during summer in 2024. Experiments on the factory SH marker. So there's a SH marker SH02. And this is handcrafted in, I hope I pronounced it correctly, Ozurgeti in Georgia. So we don't have a Chinese tea today. We have it from Georgia. And this one is from Moychay which I got in my big bag from the Amsterdam Tea Festival. So I look forward to this one. And let's see if the tea can picks it up. Yeah, we can actually read what's in there. So, good. Finally, it does something. There we go. I'm also going to use my first time handcrafted teaware. And this one is from Beyond Raw Studio. Also picked it up at Amsterdam Tea Festival. I saw a small stand and I saw such amazing items standing over there with very specific shapes, and it really reminded me of the forests. And you guys know I do like a good forest hike, and I was looking at it as like, oh, I need this. I really need this. I'm gonna get you guys close up. So this is a chahe. This is a presentation vessel, so we're going to have our tea presented on this beautiful chahe. As you can see, that has a bit of a tree look-alike. Very beautiful. And I also really like how the edges are like it's almost like a tree bark. And I also got a matching cup. It has 4 legs in this case. I also chose the longer version. The lady explained to me that if I would like to drink oolongs a lot more often, a higher cup helps with the fragrance of oolong. Well, today I do have a red tea, but still. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, I miss my teapot. I miss a lot of other things. So, we got my cup. We got a cup for Joe. We got a very small little cup to just check the color. I am going for my glass gaiwan because my porcelain gaiwan would be too small for this tea, I guess. And I also have my glass Gong Dao Bei. And let's get pu'er on the tea table as well. And the tools. We have some tools. Not that I always use them, but it can be handy sometimes. And now I have a big tea table and I'm still like putting everything away. Yeah, okay, still good. I have no idea what I clicked accidentally. I clicked something. Oh, there we go. Hello, Ayimi. Are you joining the stream? Are you joining the stream? Hello. I'm gonna put it on 90 degrees today because what I read from the website was that although you could put it on 100 degrees, 90 would be good for a Gaba tea to keep it rounded. Go. And what are we going to use? We are probably going to use about 7 grams. Yeah, 7 grams would be good. Let's go for 7 grams. Wow. There we go. I do not want to burn my hands completely on this one. I still need to get myself some bigger porcelain gaiwan. Gonna keep the lid on so the steam can stay inside. Move forward. Ooh. I'm gonna get this out. These are quite big leaves actually. Let's see. On the website it said something about 5 to 7 grams on 100 milliliter gaiwan. Yeah, this is not gonna fit, you know. Okay, I have to do it in a few. Okay, this is 2 grams. This cup is too little for it. 2 grams. Two and a half grams, so this is 4.5. That's a lot of tea, actually. I'm not even sure if it's gonna fit in my Garon. That's a lot of tea. Are we really going for this much? I'm a bit scared to use this much. 5 to 7 grams. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do it. We are going to do it. Yes. Let's get this part strong. Warming up my cups. Well, it's not really warming up that way, but... So, what do we have? I'm going to put this one on the webcam. Why? Because it's a big one. As you can see, that's quite a lot of tea in there. Very, very beautiful, very dark colored tea, but there's also some red parts in there. So keep in mind, this is an experimental tea. So we have very, very dark leaves and some light leaves in there as well. So it's a very, very light fragrance, very light. Light and kind of on the softer sweet side. But also something on the grassy note. Grassy and hay, kinda. Wet hay. Yes. Okay, let's see where we're going with this one. So we are probably going to have a very full cup. Yeah, this would not have fit in my other Garon. Definitely. That's really a big cup. So, says about 30 seconds. I am going to use a filter as well, just in case. I'm not sure if I need one, but we'll find out. Well, let's have our first brewing. I do think we are going to rinse this one first, so I'm gonna give Teaware the first bit. Ah, I forgot to smell the leaves while they were in the Garon. Ooh. Let the cup cool down a little bit before I start smelling the leaves. So, we had a rinse in just a few seconds. Oh, this definitely smells fermented. There's a sour note to it. Like there's the first smell that I have right now is something sour. Berries are popping up in my mind, but it's not berries. I think it's a combination between something sour and the soft and sweetness of hay. Well, let's go for a real brewing first. And my husband is also in the chat. Our first brewing is almost done, so when you're listening, come pick up your first brewing. Which is a very lovely color also. We have quite the beautiful color here. Okay. Red, amber, goldish color. So that's our first brewing. I keep it in that cup. Tea's ready. Now let me check. I do have one that was already finished. It has a very specific smell. You smell like black tea, you say. But something sour in there. Ooh, that's a strong one. That's a strong one. So my husband says it really reminds him of a black tea. Wait, smell this one. Yes, it does actually. But he does not like the smell of the leaves. So that's why I say it's something sour in there. Isn't it? No, it isn't. Apparently you never did the cat's litter box, if you were gonna say it like that. Well, I still think there is some specific fruit type, but a sour, very sour note to the smell of it, but I cannot really. There is a very soft one in very soft note in it as well in the tea, but not very. I think it's the softness of a black tea is still the main taste in this one. I'm gonna snuff on different cups because I got glass, I got ceramics, not sure, probably clay or also ceramics, but some more sweet note to my Gongdao Bay. Oh, that's funny how it smells from this cup. It's in this cup it kind of smells sweet. also a sweetness, but I have to put my nose in the cup almost. So when you smell the tea like this, then you really smell like smells like a regular black tea, or red tea in this case. I have to say it like that. Like the soft sweetness to it. But there was something to the taste that I would almost say, like, there's a little kick to it. Very softly. But when we smell the wet leaves, there's definitely a sour note to it. And from the Gaba. So there's this sweetness in there. I do have my bowl underneath, right? It's trying to pump up the water a little bit better this time. Yes, it does. Okay. Sometimes it needs a bit of work. Okay, that was a pleasant first one. So I have a basket full of things going on the side, and I still haven't been able to make more of these tea cloth. So why? Because I have been busy with cleaning and reorganizing my crafting room, which is taking more time than I would wanted it. So probably what I'm going to do on the stream as well, if you guys are fine with it, is continue hand stitching some of these cloth. Why? Because hand sewing does take a little bit more time, and I think tea and sewing go well together, to be very honest. I know that Hakizumi is probably on his hike. Looking forward to the pictures. Yes. Wanna and today there is not gonna be a Pokeball, because we already have some food laying around that we need to finish, but it's gonna be tofu with some rice, and it's actually spicy tofu. It's so good. It's so delicious. And from that restaurant, I always order their tofu dish. And there was one time when I ordered a mapo tofu dish, and then the owner came to me and he was like, "There's meat inside." Yes, I know there is meat in mapo tofu. I know. That's not a problem. He said, "Aren't you not vegetarian?" No. Why would you think that? And he said to me, like, "Well, you always order the tofu dish." And I thought you were vegetarian. I said, "No, I ordered the tofu dish because you guys make it so delicious." I'd never had a tofu dish that was so good. So when I'm over there, I always order that one. And they always give this very big dish. So I always have some leftovers for the next day. This is... I want the other one. No. That one. It's gonna be the one. Yeah, that's gonna be this one. So yeah, organizing my my sewing room is quite a hassle. I've got a lot of items, and it's just thinking of how to organize all these items so I could grab and get them all the time. And yeah, that takes some time. So I think, you know what? Since it's not really a very creative space at the moment to do something, I was like, I want to finish some of these hand sewing projects. because it's just laying around, and you know, I would like to have a different color than the orange one and the and the green one that is already finished. So no, I don't have the space. Well, actually, I think I would have the space in the sleeping room because I can fold up the bed. And right now I'm also sitting in the sleeping room. So basically, I think I would have the space for that. So food is in the oven. No tofu. What are you eating today? What do you have? What are you guys all eating, by the way? So what's your dinner plans? Yes, I am married, and my wedding gown is cut into pieces. Okay, not cut into pieces, but I shortened my wedding dress to be able to wear it on another occasion. But I only wore it once on our vacation trip. So after that, I didn't wear it anymore. But I did all the hand stitching myself. I also was able to, I mean, I have more than 50 buttons on the back side. More than 50, I think more than 50. At least more than 30, but I think it's almost close to 50. And there was no way of getting that dress on myself. I could, but I would always need help with the, like, 12 buttons in the neck. No, I couldn't. No, I really had someone, I had my mom helping me out, actually. And now I put on a zipper in the side of the back. And now I only have to close about 6 buttons in the neck. And you're on a 5-stream streak. The oven is ready. And you have meatballs and spirelli. That sounds good, actually. So. Yeah, right? I mean, come on. Does sound very good. Although, I must admit, nothing can beat my tofu dish for today. Pokeball would, but that's gonna cost me a lot of money again, so. Ravioli, and they were bland. Oh no. Yeah, ravioli is. I find it hard to get that one right. I always also think it's a bit on the bland side. You really need to add things to it. It's ravioli are the ones with the little pockets with something inside, right? Or was that something else? When I finish this part, which is about 2 centimeters, then I'm gonna make the second brewing. There's not much of a long layer in my mouth, so it doesn't hang that much yet. Don't know if it's gonna be in the second one. Because if these items are hand sewn and closed, then I can top stitch them. Because top stitching doesn't take a lot of space, even when I'm still reorganizing my sewing room. I could still top stitch them. But just sitting there in the complete chaos and mess of that room is not really helpful for me to do some stitching. So I kind of like doing hand stitchings, but I once did a full hand stitching on a kimono. A friend of mine who collects kimonos, she wanted to have a kimono to be that she would be able to wear it more on a daily basis, or not, maybe not on a daily basis, but not as a kimono. So I I cut up the kimono and I found out that there was a huge amount of hand stitching. Basically, it is only hand stitching. And there was quite a big pattern on it as well. So I decided to do everything that I cut. I also tried to keep everything all together. And all the patterns, I tried to lay them up correctly. And I had to do that by hand. I really had to. There was no other way around. And when I told her, like, I'm sewing your kimono with by hand, because that's the official way, she was totally like, you say what? And I also burned a little piece and I said it's silk, so I'm also going to use silk thread for that one. In the meantime, we are having our second brewing. So yeah, I had some series on my laptop during the hand stitching. Ah yes, that's the ravioli. And she was able to wear it on a photo shoot, and also when she goes out, she can actually wears it as a, you know, as a little jacket, not as an outdoor jacket, but more as a beautiful jacket that you can wear on top of a pair of jeans or a skirt or anything, or like a dress. I'm gonna do both sides. Oh, definitely that sour note coming back. It's also getting something sweet to it. Still a beautiful light color. Tea is ready. I cannot really do much on color comparison because I have 3 different cups, so that's not really going to work. Can get you guys a little bit closer to it. Like I said, I am trying to figure out the new settings of this webcam. You did taste the sourness, right? Actually, I like that. I cannot pinpoint the sourness of this one. There's also something sweet, like there's a little aftertaste of sweet hay. I find it so difficult to explain this one. So the sourness is popping through right now in the tea itself. Joe was kind of not happy about it, but to me, yes. I think the sourness smells a little softer in the garon at the moment. Oh wait, what did I say? No, it's still there. I like it, but I like fermented food, so that's not really much of a difficulty for me. You know how fermented food has a very specific taste? I think you have that in this tea a little bit as well. It combines the soft sweetness of a red tea, black tea-ish. Joe kind of explained it as a Ceylon, like that kind of sweetness of that tea, but there's a sour note to it, and I like it. Smelling all the cups. No. That's the thing with glass, the scent on the lid fades very quickly. I think from this cup you really can actually really smell it very good because the cup stays warm. Like if I feel this cup, it only feels warm on the bottom side, but this cup, it's still warm. So it's a very, very good cup, and it holds your tea warmer, I guess. And maybe because of the length also, I think that's also the reason. Because it keeps warmer, then you can also smell it better. It's just a thought. But this cup stays warmer a lot better. So we have one blue ready. We go for the next blue one. So this was our second brewing. Kind of wonder how many brewings we can get out of this one. And of course I forgot something to put my threads in, so I'm gonna... Because I have a cat, I'll just put it in there. Yeah, tea and sewing are great. That's for sure. But when I'm sewing and I have my big mug, I often forget to drink my tea. And now it's the other way around. Like I have a little break in between and just do a few hand stitches. No, it's not a cookie can. It's I think you could actually, but wait, there we go. It's I think you could use it as a cookie can, but it's just something to put your stuff inside. So it's also not very... I think this was the biggest size, and this is a whole set that has a smaller and a smaller in there, so a set of 3. But for now, I was like, I'm going to do some sewing on the stream. I need at least some of the threads for the colors that I have, but also my needles and my little scissor. I was like, I can use that one just to travel around in the house. But yeah, these are the things that I bought to see if I can reorganize my sewing room that has a little bit more of a whimsical, cutie kind of look to it. I don't know, just something cute instead of very, very professionally sewing gear and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. I know. We do have that. I think we once had that cookie can back in the time. This and then sewing gear in there. But yeah, most of the time I put things in my drawer. So next time I should first put cookies inside and then use it as sewing supplies. It's so annoying when you see a cookie jar and then you're like, oh, cookies, and you open it up and there's sewing stuff inside. Nay. I think everybody has someone who did that. A parent, a grandfather, a grandmother. I think I did that with those mooncake. Like mooncake also comes in these kind of metal bins. So I also used one of those mooncake bins to put my stuff inside. Like, why not? I mean, they're sturdy. And those mooncake bins also have a very lovely print on it, so why would you throw them away? I think you can put a lot of things inside, like not only sewing supplies, but I think you can also put your painting supplies, cables, stuff like that. Streaming gear. Tea. Oh, that would be fun to have that cookie jar and have it stuffed with tea. I am sewing my tea table or tea cloth. So I have these little items that I made myself, and I haven't been able to do my sewing streams because of the mess in my sewing room. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do some hand stitching. Yeah, so you saw me making them, but I never finished them. So that's the problem. And what I have to do is I have to close the opening, which is about like 7 centimeters, and I have to do that by hand. You wanted to order 12 but couldn't find. Well, still in the making. Still in the making. Wait, what are you going to use them for? You can use them as a placemat, I guess. 9,000. Oh, that would cover some of the cost, you know? Gosh, if I would just have a 9,000 euros on my bank account, that would solve some of my issues. I mean, that would solve at least my I could do it at least a good 2, 3. I think I could do a good 3 years of the traditional Chinese medicine with all cost included. I think if I have the 9,000 euros, I could actually be let's see, you have the traditional Chinese medicine basic course, and then there's a 2 years for acupuncture, so I would actually be able with those 3 years to be an acupuncturist. Yes. So maybe I should ask that much money. No. I wouldn't even know how much these would cost actually. I mean, the hand sewing is always the biggest part. Or the less Pokeball. Pokeball are expensive. Yeah, I know. Eat €2 ravioli cans. Yeah, but I want to do the acupuncture. I really want to do that one. I really, really, really want to learn that. Let's go for a third round, and let's go with a webcam version. Let's see if the webcam picks up a little bit better. Yes, there we go. I think we're going for a 40 second-ish. Still a beautiful color. I really love how this mountain pops up in there. Tea is ready again. Unless you don't like it, then I drink it all. Let's see, I'm reading your chat in the Grade 5 department. Ooh. If you're sitting close to the musicians, that's so awesome. I always like if you have musicians in front of you, how it vibrates really. You can really feel the music and it's so good. Ooh, it gets a bit of a bitter side. Didn't? Really, my husband is really something. He likes bitter tea, and he likes this one now better. Mm-hmm. No, indeed, the sourness. I don't really pop up the sourness. There's a slight bitterness, like the bitterness of tea, like a stronger tea. But also some of that, there's also something sweet popping up. Cats are fighting. They'll survive. We're still drinking the same tea. Ooh, this is funny. It reminds me of like a soft... Although there's a soft bitter to it, like a very soft one. Like if you have a black tea that you steeped just a tiny bit too long. Just a little bit. Just like a little kick. But like Joe said, there's no sourness to it right now. Indeed, it kind of gives off as a more softer sweetness of hay, I guess. But also when you smell the leaves, it also smells different. Because now he asks me like, is this a different tea? And I said, no, we're still drinking the same tea. So the sourness is actually mostly in the beginning. There's a small faint still in there. You can still smell something like a small kick. Wait, I'm not smelling my hair, right? No, okay. Yeah, this is an enjoyable tea. From all cups, it really gets a little bit to the sweeter, sweet kind of side. But I still think with this longer cup, you really can it smells so much stronger from this cup than from all, except from the guy one, from all these other cups. So when I go back to the first one, to the first brewing, which is cooled off right now. There is this soft sourness in there. Ooh. Definitely has more of a softness of hay, actually. The small hint of sourness. So I let it cool off a little bit more because it's still a little bit warm. In the meantime, we can go over to yellow. Yellow. Hey, I've got the table pulleys popping up. Yeah. What are you doing here? Lily. Lily. I think you can. I mean, the chat is not doing weird stuff, so I think you're good. I think I turned off those very moderated stuff. This is a decent, sophisticated. Thank you. Although Risetta also knows that I can swear, so no worries. Hey, girl. Hello. Hi. Can you say hi again? She has been in the stream quite often. You're a streaming cat. You streamy kitty. You're a streamer kitty. It's so cute. Talking about effing tea and effing classical music. We are sophisticated. I'll just say it like that because I am uploading on YouTube as well. So for me, I do have to be a little bit more, you know. But you don't see the chat on YouTube, so you just see me reading stuff. You are tempted trying certain words right now. You can try. You can try. I mean, preferably not, but do it on my sewing stream when I have one again. I mean, but it's kind of weird because last time I did had some words that were covered up, so that's why I don't fully understand it. I think that specific word was not monetized. But I think words that are meant for teasing, like really bringing someone down, I think those words are monetized. So, moderated. Sorry, thank you. Moderated. Monetized. Why did I have that word in my head? Moderated. Thank you. Oh, it's so stupid. I upload these kind of things on YouTube and then we have these kind of stupid moments in there as well. Like, oh no, what did I say? Swearing and bringing the cash. Well, that would be fun. Yeah, that would be a nice job, swearing the whole day and just get paid for it. I think a lot of people would actually have a healthy mindset after that. If you can swear some things away, even on your job. I think it would help a lot of people. I also follow a lady that on Instagram that actually swears so much. It's actually scary when she talks normal. And she also explained, like, I swear because I love you, and if I talk politely to you, it's better to run away. And I was thinking, I was like, that's like love aggression or something like that. She explained it like, if I love you, if I really like you, you get this kind of names. And when she says it out loud, it's actually so, you see such a happy face, and you see such a happy something. It's really like, I don't know, I like it. Apparently that word is also yeah, a lot of Dutch swear words are diseases. Yeah. In The Hague we are like in The Hague we have a lot of them. I think Rotterdam actually also has a lot of it. Amsterdam, not so sure, because Amsterdam is now, most of the times, it's more people from different cultures. So I have no idea in Amsterdam if they still have some swear words. I think it's a whole mixture probably of different cultures and therefore different swearings. That could also be fun, by the way. Okay, we just finished one yellow. Okay, not finished, but finished as in the hand stitching part is finished. See, I mean, the chat is still, apparently it's not so moderated anymore. Look, it's so cute. Now I also have a yellow one. I still need to, stitch around it, but now we also have a yellow one, which fits very nicely on this, and a blue one. Oh, this is also very nice. Oh, I am getting hungry, by the way. Is that part of the tea? Okay, let's steep another one. Go for a tea can. And I think I'm going to use a timer. To see how long I steeped, because I just keep forgetting these things. I'm gonna be on the leaves, pouring quite quickly actually. So, I have the timer on. In the meantime, I'm gonna fill up with some water. Yeah. I know. I know. I know I still need a timer. I think I can actually go for a little higher on this one. Let's see if we can. Well, I still got to keep it on 90 degrees. So we have a 50 seconds-ish. I should actually also use these timer ones because sometimes when I go for YouTube and I use the timestamps, it's in the timestamps I also see how long I brewed it. So what do we have? We have tea's ready. Wow, I'm trying to get to the chat. One moment. You have a chat boyfriend and English is so bad. It's not proper English. Oh, that's a very good way of decent, very, very decent English. Actually, I think that's a fun way to use that that way, because that way you can learn a lot more words and how to use them. Still good? Not sour? To me, there is a little sour note to it. Very softly, right? Mm. Good one. I cannot click on that one, I think. I have to do it on my phone. So if I click something in there, it's... I don't know, last time something went totally off. No, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for my chat. And of course I cannot click it in here because it's just text. Copy. Paste. Get the text off. Then we have still... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I cannot watch it right now, but just click a little bit through it. Every time when I see these kind of those suits, I always think of Assassin's Creed 3. There was also the Native American and the British. So every time when I see such an outfit, I'm like, the inner Assassin's Creed is waking up. Oh, my legs are tired of sitting backwards. There you go. Kleermaker sit. So, I'm gonna do another yellow. Another yellow. But yeah, I have no idea. If I would sell these items, I have no idea what to ask for. Why? Because there's more work in it than I thought it would be. But what about pink? I don't have pink. I don't have pink. It's I only have I have red. It looks kind of orange on that can. But it's very red. Yeah. I think a lot of people would actually not ask a lot for it. Because let's be honest, it's just a regular tea cloth. Yes, it's working pretty well. It is. But as you also can see, I'm doing some hand stitching, and hand stitching is always taking so much more time than you probably want. And these are just plain. Like, there are people online that sell these items not fully handmade, but printed with a design on it for probably €5. And mine are just plain. Handmade, yes, for sure. Literally handmade. Also, yes, quality of fabrics. Yes, I do look into the quality of fabrics. Quality of fabric is very important. So 100% cotton is on the inside and outside. So for those who are wondering, I'm gonna put it on the webcam a little bit. On the inside, I do have an extra layer of cotton. Oh, what's it? I keep forgetting the word of it. It's not molton, but flannel. There we go, flannel. So we got a layer of cotton on one. Yes, a layer of cotton. There's a layer of flannel cotton, and again a layer of cotton. So we got quite some. We got 3 layers in here, and a table rubber. Hi, you back again? My table police. Table police kitty. So yes, probably wouldn't be able to ask much for it. Still looking for someone who does pottery. I kind of want a black and purple pot to stir spoons and stuff. There are actually quite a lot of people who do pottery. And it also depends on what you're looking for exactly. So I only know, for example, the lady that made these cups are mostly for teaware. I believe there's also a pottery named Tineke van Geels. Also does a lot of pottery. Now, I think it's also mostly teaware, but you can always check if they make something else. Actually, yeah, I only have the ones that make teaware. So, she actually makes a lot more. Oh, she can also do free things. So I think there's more to it. What the hell are you doing over there? What the F are you doing? Yo! Stop doing crazy! What she's doing? goodness. Is the smell of the Gaba tea hitting the cat or something? Lily, what the hell are you doing? OMG. I'm not sure if it's... I'm not sure if it's Zoomies, but she's acting like a weirdo. Okay. Yeah, it is cute. It is cute. Check this one, lady. I think if you put it on Google, you'll also find her website. And she also gives lessons, so you could also learn to make it yourself. Wouldn't that be fun? So that's the one that I have open right now. I don't think... Can I check? This one? You can also have a look. This one. There we go. Clean up some tools outside. Yeah, I still have a lot of cleanup to do in this house. But laundry has done, so the bed is made. Well, the laundry is not fully finished. I mean, it's still drying, but at least it's washed, so... And because one of my cats puked all over the carpet again, luckily I have a carpet that you can wash in the washing machine, so that's easy. But yeah, that's gonna take a few days to dry. And it's... At the moment it's hanging outside, so hopefully it's not dripping wet anymore. And that way I could hang it over my door. But when I took it out of the washing machine, it was still dripping some water. You went swimming. €4.50 ticket. That's pretty doable, I guess. Swimming. I haven't done that for ages. Back when I was a kid, I really enjoyed swimming so much. And now that I'm a bit older, I just don't enjoy going into the water, but I do not know why. I mean, it was something like back in the days when I was on the camping. If you were looking for me, you would find me at the pool, like from morning till evening. They had to just, if they were looking for me for dinner, just go to the pool. You will find Kim in there. And nowadays I'm like, pool? No, thank you. Bye. The 10 turns pass. Oh, that's good. Then at least you're going. Yeah, the reason why people are wearing black is actually you're already half naked, and black really just at least it tightens, as in like tightens. I just put it in between. It gives you it gives you a little bit more like looking thinner. So yeah, I can totally get the black bathing suit part. I'm going for another cup, and we're going for a tea can. Before I'm gonna do that, timer. Going directly on the leaves. Leaves are very open, so there we go. Nope. No. I would probably also wear black. I mean, I do have a very tropical bikini, but if I would go swimming, like if I would go swimming to a swimming pool just for swimming, I would probably wear something black. I think, I don't know, it's so much easier. But still, I kind of want to have something pink. I did find one last year, but it was on the... No, it was a bit more on the expensive side, and I didn't want to spend money on a bikini that I probably only wear once in a year or something. So maybe I might still get one, but yeah, black is kind of very easy to wear. I do wear my tropical one when I'm sunbathing on my balcony. Although sometimes I cannot even be bothered because I'm on the top floor. Whoa, wait up! This is 1.5 minutes steeping. That's gonna be a strong one, I guess. So that's a 1.5 minutes steeping. Let's see what it does. Really have a sweet smell to it. Taste klaar. Your laptop crashed. Oh yeah, balcony's so nice. And on Vincon only. Yeah. Just a pool. I guess those are the best. Just a pool. Oh. What? I'm hungry. This is a 1.5 minutes tipping, so... It didn't change much, right? Oh, there's something sweet to it, actually. There's something sweet hitting. Just very... Ooh. I had something sweet hitting, actually. No? I did. I have my milk tea tonight. Not with this one, but... I don't think it's gonna be good with milk in this one. Okay, going back to the first one is a bit strange because the last cup that I had was more on the sweet side. Like, it had a sweet note to it. And now coming back to the first cup, it has more of a hay note to it. Yeah, more like a hay note. Well, the last one was more like a honeyed kind of, like tea with honey. Definitely something sweet to it. Ooh, a resort pool. That sounds good. That sounds good. I mean, I do go to saunas, so, and also have, and even with the sauna, I skip the pools. It's, I don't know why. I even with those kind of things, I skip the pools. There's only one pool that I'm going in, and that's the salt water pool. Basically, that's how I start my whole sauna trip. My whole sauna ritual is like basically getting myself clean, like scrubbing. Then I get into the salt water pool for like half an hour, marinating in the salt water. And depending a little bit, sometimes I'm in there half an hour to up to 1 hour. After that, I rinse myself again, get myself clean with water. And then I'll visit my first sauna. But the rest of the pools, you won't catch me really in there. There is also not really the bubble baths, not either. There's one bathtub that I do go in, and that's one that has these rocks around, like you're almost sitting in a cave, and there's water splashing out, and when you're sitting underneath, it really can loosen up a little bit the muscles on the neck and the back. Okay, so that one is one that I go in. Is there another one? And a hammam. I guess in those few items, those are the ones that I go into the bathtub, but not in the pool. Yeah, oh, I don't know if I haven't tried that with the black tea and getting a cup of milk, actually. I can try this year, see what happens. Are you gonna have a zoomie again? We're gonna have a table rub. What are you gonna have? What's it gonna be? It's gonna be the table rub? Gonna be the table rub? It's gonna be the table rub. This one. And I can see you. No, this is Lilly. You're tea drunk. Well, I'm gonna steep the last one a little bit longer. So, just for steeping, there we go. I'm gonna boil some of the water again. Yeah. Because I'm hella hungry. I don't know if it's the tea or what, but I'm hungry. Hi, Lee. Hi, Lee. So, I have not finished all of the tea cloth yet. There are 4 more to go. But I also did 4 on stream, so. Did sew these ones. Also, I'm going to still have to top stitch them. At least I did something. Yeah, the cure for hunger is food. Kitties, kitty pets. Although they don't cure hunger. Oh no, are you gonna have the chompies again? Oh, we have zoomies. Sorry for interrupting your zoomie. It's funny when she has a zoomie, like this moment, I also get chompies. So she softly bites me out of nowhere. I didn't do anything. What are you doing? Yeah. I think I have to kind of clean her ears, but I don't really know how to do that. I mean, I know how to trim the nails and butt wipes because of Ayimi, but I think she might actually have a little bit of her ears being full. So I kind of want to help her out, but I do not know how to clean kitty ears properly. So I kind of have to read into that because she's shaking her head at the time. We have a 2-minute steeping. There's just little debris coming out of this. It's not much, so a filter is recommended, but I think if you're a good Witcher Gawan, it's not necessary. It's just a little bit of debris. That's the webcam, right? Yeah. There's only just a little bit of debris in there. See, if you assume that, I would also look into it. Don't push. No, don't worry. Don't put her in the washing machine. Your last cup is ready. Still once. Ooh. Yeah, I did actually I have these wet tissues, especially for cats and dogs, to clean their eyes and their nose and their butt and also their coat and ears. And I actually did got some of the gunk out, but I still think she needs a little more help on that one. Or I just have to bring her to the vet and ask them for help, I guess. I don't know, because last time we had a visitor and she was sniffing something, and when I made a move, she backed up because she's kind of skittish. She backed up and she hit her head on the back. And after that, she started to shake her head more. So I'm not sure if there's like this part of her ear, some gunk is suddenly moved around and is annoying her. So I think it's her right ear. If I look at the movement, I think it's her right ear. And I believe that's also the ear that I took a little bit of the gunk out. But if I take her ear, she folds her ear inside like no. So it's hard to look inside her ear, and it's also hard to know what to look at. So it's difficult. Cutting nails is much easier because I know I know what to cut to keep it safe. But yeah. Thanks, Claire. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the last part of I think you could get some more out of it. She's really shaking her head a lot. So Yes. Yeah, I think this was the last one because this was a 2-minute steeping and it kind of like the steeping before has a little bit more of a kick to it, like the sweetness to it, but it's getting lower and lower. Are you rubbing the table again? Yeah. Good. Oopie chompy. Oh, now we are gonna have a problem. Now I have Ayimi as well in the. Wait. Can we get kitties on the stream? There we go. Oh, 2 table pulleys. Oh no. No, I know you don't like it. I know you don't like her, but still. So now you can see the difference. We have Ayimi in the back. And Lilly. Yeah, that was almost a fight. And she really looks at me like, She rubbed my table. Now you need to rub it back. No? Okay. Yeah, Ayimi doesn't like Lilly, so it's sad. It's sad. Sad but true. I am gonna put my water on boiling temperature to clean the gear. And in the meantime that it's boiling, I am going to present you the tea leaves. Thank you. If it's possible for me to get it on there. See if I can open up some of the leaves. The webcam over here. So they are still curled up a little bit. Quite dark tea leaves. Yeah, they keep curling up. Whoops. They do feel a little bit more stiffer than I'm used to. I don't know if that's part of the fermentation process or... But I also have this leather kind of feeling like I have with the other tea. So when I rub over it, it feels smooth. They also have this sturdiness to them. Don't know if I can grab anything that's really open up. So I guess this is what I have with the tea. Quite dark. I think she will see you as a traitor. Yes, I think she would. That's Ayimi. Although, I think it's gonna be okay. Ayimi still loves us, so... It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. It's gonna fit. It's gonna fit. Is it going to fit or what? It would be nice if it fits. It would be very nice if it fits. I think it does. Trying to get all of the tea leaves out. Makes cleaning a little bit easier. There we go. So, here we have it. Our brewed tea. So in the beginning we had a little bit more red in between. There is still some of that red color visible. But as you can see, still very, very, very dark color. Don't think if it's visible on the... It is. Yes, it's finally a bit more visible on the tea cam as well. Good to know. So that worked. So. we are going to clean up. This is something for later. The dishes. The other dishes. I am going to use some cold water there where I can to rinse off some of the leaves. So we do have some tea debris in here. And first, let's start with our guy 1. Quickly have a quick rinse because there's still some debris. I didn't know what this I wanted. I am going to overflow this cup because I don't have anything else to rinse it with. So sometimes you roll your cup into another cup, and this way you clean it, but I don't have another... The cups don't fit in each other right now, so I just overflow the cup, so the rim would actually clean up as well. And now I just noticed that I do not have water enough for my table, but that's okay for today. Just gotta use whatever left. Yes, everything's still good underneath. The funny sounds underneath this table. Yes, go off. Thank you. Lilly also sleeps on our bed lately, last couple of days, and Ayimi was not very fond of it. And there was actually quite some things going on. So when Ayimi found out that Lilly was on the bed, on the spot where she lies most of the time, she accidentally jumped on Lilly, and she started to growl and hiss. Because, yeah, she got, she was like, what's going on? Ayimi got mad. She jumped off the bed, got back to the living room, had a zoomie because she was angry. I went to her to pick her up and put her in between, like, on a higher point between Joe and me, and see if she would like that. She again jumped off the bed, got mad, again Azumi, because it's Ayimi we're still talking about. And then and then she did found out, like, oh, so I can be on the bed. Well, that other cat is on there as well. So what she did, and what she's doing now the past few days, is she's jumping on the bed on Joe's head. She's jumping on Joe's head first. And the funny thing is that the first night that she did that, she jumped on Joe's side on his head, then came to me, also on my head. She sniffed on my head like, oh, that's the mama. And then she laid on top of me on my belly. And then she started purring like, oh, this is good, this is fine, this is okay. And I was like, oh my god. So now the past few days she's jumping on her head to sleep on the bed. Like, Ayimi, why? Why are you using our heads? Lady on the bed. Yeah, lady. Hey, Ayimi. Yes, we are talking about you. Asserting dominance. Yes. And how? And how? Like, girl, come on. You're the queen in the house. No worries about it. I have no idea why she's really that angry. I have also no idea why she really doesn't like Lily at all. I explained to the vet when we went there for Ayimi. I explained to her all the whole situation and also how we introduced the cats. And she said, well, you did it perfectly. You really did it perfectly. Even when Lily was not part of our family, I sometimes, when she was still at my dad's house, I would brush Lily, and I would always bring a little piece of fur that I got out of the comb, and would bring it and let it smell to Ayimi. And she would actually lick that fur. So that's why I always thought, like, oh, I think they might become friends. But unfortunately, I have no idea why. It's sad. It's really sad. So, let's have the water pump out. Doodla. Oh, some tea leaves in there. Oh, come on, flush. Oh, great. There's a tea leaf stuck in my tube. Ah, come on, get out. Almost. I mean, I always clean the tube anyway with some water anyway, so that's no problem. It's gonna take too long. Whoops. There we go. Still in there. I'm gonna clean that one later. Oh, haha. I got it out, but I forgot to dry my table first. Get it there first. Guess I'm also tea drunk when I forget to dry my own tea table. With my beautiful handmade tea cloth. Yes, okay. So I can now safely remove it. Yes, I can now safely remove it. Get some of the last drops of water out. There we go. And we still have some dry parts on the tea cloth. It's good for underneath the table. There we go. And the table itself. There's no tea leaves in between. Nope. Yeah, bring me the tofu. Yes, indeed. I want tofu. Tofu. I want to eat. I want to eat so badly. Ah, look at that. I still have my clothes. I'm like a toddler. There we go. That's good for the washing machine. Blah, don't throw the bowl. So, we had the experimental tea, and I must admit, it's okay. It's okay. If you like a soft tea that has a little bit of a kick to it, this is good. I mean, there was not a very high, even though it had a sour note, smell to it. I only had that just a few brewings, a little bit more of a sour note, which didn't bother me, but can be something if you don't like sour notes, then you have to brew it for someone else first and then get the later steepings, because the later steepings got me a little bit more to the sweeter side. So to me, this kind of reminds me of a, like in the beginning, it had more of a black tea. I have to say red tea, by the way. Like a red tea. For Joe, it was more like a Ceylon, because it also gives a bit of a sweetness to it, with a little sour note. And in the later brewings, it kind of had this feeling as if you put a little bit of honey to it. So it kind of changed the flavor over time, but it's not very... it doesn't have this very high, different specific notes. So it's a tea you can really drink as a daily base if you really like these kind of things. I think for a daily base, this would be a very good tea. And also a tea that if you want something and have some steepings in between and just go forward, back and forward, I think this is a good one. I think this is also pleasant. I also have another cup with the filter inside, so I probably can use some of that in that cup and brew throughout the day and still enjoy a good flavor. I think if you're looking for teas that are more like different notes, then no, but good for a daily base, yes. So that's my experiment with this one. Perhaps people of the chat can save tea herbs instead of coins. I wish. I wish. I still have to think about something to I don't know, there's still a lot of things about the points that I still don't have things to use the points. So sorry about that one. I mean, I tried to make emotes, but that has been a job on its own. But I still like doing it, by the way. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I am going to warm up my food because my belly is rumbling and I really want food right now. Like really, I really want it. So thank you so much for joining me today on today's stream. Also joining me with the tea ceremony that we have for you today. Also with the sewing going on the background here and there. So yeah, hope you enjoy your day. Lovely time. Because I don't know, for everybody it's a little bit different, of course. Namaste. Also, thank you. I guess I'm also a bit tea drunk. Namaste. We have jokes on that one, by the way. Namaste in bed. That's also some of these things. Have it on a t-shirt. Namaste could actually be very fun on a t-shirt. But that would be very Dutch, more like a Dutch joke. So yes, thank you so much for being here today. And oh yes, by the way, also going to post it on Discord. But next week I'm gonna stream on a Saturday. So it's gonna be on Saturday the 14th of March. Yes, Saturday 14th of March. Why? Because on a Sunday, I will be going for a hike with some friends celebrating birthdays. So we're going to celebrate her birthday, but also my birthday, which is on the 16th of March on a Monday. So I will be streaming on 14th of March on a Saturday. Same time. Not gonna change that, so same time. I'm also going to post it in my Discord as well, and also probably, you know, give a head up if you guys are interested in that one. I think I am. 1 month and lots of years. So yes, Pisces over here. A March Pisces. And a moon in Libra and a Cancer in rising. So those are the signs. Anyways, I'm going to head off. I'm going to warm up the food and I'm going to enjoy that tofu so much. So have a nice evening and a nice day, everybody. And thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye.